Natural resources for commodities are the raw inputs that are used to manufacture and produce all of the products in the world. Commodities themselves, which include those extracted from the earth and those that have yet to be extracted, are worth trillions of dollars. This video shows the leading countries worldwide as of 2020 based on the value of their natural resources. So here are 10 countries with the most natural resources. Number 10. Australia. Mining is the primary industry in Australia and the main contributor to its economy, which earns them over $19.9 trillion per annum. Australia is one of the leaders in uranium and gold mining. Australia has the largest gold reserves in the world, and they supply about 14.3% of the world's demand. The country also contributes over 46% of the world's uranium. Australia is known for its vast reserve of iron ore, copper, timber, nickel, oil shale, rare earth metals, and coal. Number 9. Democratic Republic of Congo. One of the most significant sources of export income for the Democratic Republic of the Congo is the mining industry. The country had over $28 trillion in unexploited mineral deposits, and this included biggest coltan reserve in the world, and also their significant cobalt quantities. The state is known for its large gold, tin, tantalum, diamond, copper, and cobalt reserves. The American Geological Survey estimates that the country has over 1 million tons of lithium. There were over 25 international mining firms working in the country. Number 8. Venezuela. This South American country has an estimated $14.3 trillion worth of natural resources. It is the leading exporter of bauxite, coal, gold, iron ore, and oil. The country's oil reserves are greater than those of the United States, Canada, and Mexico combined. Venezuela is the third largest producer of coal after Brazil and Colombia. It also has the 8th largest reserves of natural gas, accounting for 2.7% of the global supply. Venezuela also has the second largest reserves of gold deposits. Number 7. The United States. Mining is a primary industry in the United States. In 2018, total metal and coal reserves in the country were estimated to be $109.6 billion. The United States is the leading producer of coal and has been for decades, and it accounts for just over 30% of global coal reserves and has huge amounts of timber. Total natural resources for the United States are approximately $45 trillion, almost 90% of which are timber and coal. Other resources include substantial copper, gold, oil, and natural gas deposits. Number 6. Brazil. Brazil has commodities worth $21.8 trillion, including gold, iron, oil, and uranium. The mining industry focuses on bauxite, copper, gold, iron, and tin. Brazil has the largest gold and uranium deposits in the world and is the second largest oil producer. However, timber is the most valuable natural resource, and the nation accounts for over 12.3% of the world's timber supplies. Number 5. Russia. Russia's total estimated natural resources are worth $75 trillion. The country has the biggest mining industry in the world, producing mineral fuels, industrial minerals, and metals. Russia is a leading producer of aluminum, arsenic, cement, copper, magnesium metal, and compounds. The nation is the second largest exporter of rare earth minerals. Number 4. India. India's mining sector contributes 11% of the country's industrial GDP and 2.5% of total GDP. The mining and metal industry was worth over $106.4 billion in 2010. The nation's coal reserves are the 4th largest in the world. India's other natural resources include bauxite, chromite, diamonds, limestone, natural gas, petroleum, and titanium ore. The country accounts for over 12% of the world's thorium production and over 60% of global mica production. India is the leading producer of manganese ore. Number 3. Canada. Third on the list of countries with the most natural resources is Canada. Overall, the country has an estimated $33.2 trillion worth of commodities and the third largest oil deposits after Venezuela and Saudi Arabia. The commodities that the country owns include industry minerals such as gypsum, limestone, rock salt, and potash, as well as energy minerals such as coal and uranium. Canada is the leading supplier of natural gas and phosphate and is the third largest exporter of timber. Number 2. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has 20% of the world's oil reserves, second in the world. Oil was discovered here in 1938, and the nation has been a leading oil exporter ever since, with its economy depending on oil exports. It also has the sixth largest natural gas reserves. Overall, the country has about $34.4 trillion worth of natural resources. Saudi Arabia's other natural resources include copper, feldspar, phosphate, silver, sulfur, tungsten, and zinc. Number 1. China. China is number 1 on the list for having the most natural resources, estimated to be worth $23 trillion. 90% of resources are coal and rare earth metals. However, timber is another major natural resource of China. Other resources that China produces are antimony, coal, gold, graphite, lead, molybdenum, phosphates, tin, tungsten, vanadium, and zinc. China is one of the top mining countries in the world, but since they lack local reserves, most of their companies hunt for mining contracts in other countries.